And good evening. I want to welcome everyone in for the new edition of the Magic Manzo Monday Night Series. This week is the first week. We'll be switching over to the Legends cars. So a little something different than what we've seen for the past 10 weeks or so. So tonight will be the first race of 10 in these new Legends cars. This is the in honor of Fallen Hero 75 coming to you from Lanier National Speedway. Looking forward to seeing these cars on the track tonight. Should be a little bit easier handling wise for these guys than what we've seen out of street stocks. As we know, street stocks are fun, but they can be a little bit of a handful, especially if you're having to catch the car or make corrections. So these cars are definitely a little more nimble, a little more forgiving. Should see some good racing out of these guys tonight. This is Jamie. Pat should be with us here shortly. I believe he's got a little situation going on he has to take care of tonight, and he said he'd be a little bit late. So hopefully he'll be joining us here before too much longer. Got a couple more minutes left in qualifying. See if we can. Won't be able to pull up where these guys are at just yet. I'm reading it right, though. It looks like, as of now, a couple guys that have not taken a lap yet. Sam Wetstein is currently sitting in that pole position. A couple of drivers left to go if they choose. So there could be a change there. But as of right now, Sam Wetstein is the leader in qualifying. I'm sure Brandon Wallace is going to jinx him any minute now. I see you there, Brandon. How you doing, fella? Mama Ellingson, Pat's, as I just said, Pat's not with us quite yet tonight, so we'll have to find out if you get your message here when he gets here. Sorry for the dead air here. Just trying to make sure everything's sorted out here before these guys take the grid. And I'm having to run this tonight. And as you guys know, don't always go so smooth when I'm by myself. So bear with me. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea right there, Brandon. Brandon, I wouldn't mind being in these Legends cars. I don't really get an opportunity to drive them too much, but they're always fun when I do. One of those things I would like to maybe put a little more time into, but with everything else we got going on, there just isn't a whole lot of extra time. But definitely would be thrilled to have Eddie up in the booth and me down in the car driving for sure. Which actually, we worked out a deal with, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's too late now. I'm going to. Part of the deal for Pat and I to continue broadcasting this series is that we will get one race each this season into Legends. So I will be driving, I believe it's next week at Five Flags, and Pat will choose a race somewhere down the line to join. I'm not sure exactly what that will be, and it looks like they are taking the grid right now. That brought up. Try to figure out why we don't have a good camera view here. Oh, here we go. All right, as we said, Sam Wetstein held on to the pole. He will be starting this thing from the front. Sam Wetstein, the 98 from Extreme Motorsports with a lap of 14.997. His outside will be the number 6 of Tyler Rice from Mobile Addicts. Starting third, the number 11 of Kyle Roberts. Starting fourth, 27, Jake Ellingson from Salty Dog Motorsports. Starting fifth, the number 39, Mikey Keller. Starting sixth, the number 68, Keith Lichtenwalner. Starting seventh, the number 19, Matt Clayman. Starting 8th, number 44 from Manzo Motorsports, Phil Hitman Manzo. Starting 9th, number 9, Mike Veith. Starting 10th, number 25 was here from Lanford Nation, Colton Lanford from JBR Motorsports. And starting 11th, number 23, Ryan Pendleton. Starting 12th, number 17 of Josh the Jet Oswald. Not sure if the Jet is racing tonight or if he's just doing race control. And then rounding out the field in 13th, the number 4 of Jamie Tweed is your starting lineup for tonight. Drivers should be rolling off the grid here momentarily. Sam Wetstein from Auburn, Indiana. Not the right Auburn there, Mike Totten. Let's just say Auburn, so don't get too excited. Good look there at Sam Wetstein at 98. Got that pretty cool paint scheme as normal. Like he's running a Star Wars scheme. In fact, we do have one driver carrying over the college theme for this week. The 39, Mikey Keller. Of course, he's driving in that Miami Hurricanes scheme. So I'm sure everybody's aware that car will probably be pretty slow tonight. And the pace car is off. Sam Wetstein have it on the green. The green is out. They're off. Tyler Rice holds on to the outside right along with Sam, but Sam is able to clear him as they go into turn 1, coming out of 2. And Wetstein is going to lead the first lap here from the in honor of Fallen Heroes 75, Lanier National Speedway. Not sure why the field is slowed down. I guess a caution is out, although I'm not showing a caution. Not sure what happened. It's showing a whole bunch of drivers crash, but that is not true because Sam Wetstein is running just fine. He did not crash. What is going on here? Take a look back, see if we can see anything happen. Anything there? Just not seeing it, folks, unfortunately. Obviously, something happened. Fortunately, iRacing is showing me everyone in the field crashed. We know that's not true. So we'll have to try to figure it out later, maybe. Pace car's off, and Sam Wetstein gets a good jump. Brings the 27 of Jacob Ellickson along with him. He's going to clear Tyler Rice. They come down the backstretch, and then turn 3. From the looks of it, Jake has got a birthday tomorrow, so it'd be nice for him to pull off a win here tonight. Get that birthday celebration going early. JC Kaufman, which sound are you not getting? Because on my end, everything's got sound coming out. We are under caution once again. Let's see what happened. Looks like we had a couple incidents there. Like the 19th of Matt Clemens. And Mike Veith got together, but it looks like prior to that, there's an issue. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, someone helped Mike Keller around. That just caused a chain reaction that collected Matt Clement and Mike Veith along with that. No problem, Jason Coffin. Glad you got it figured out. I'm glad it wasn't on my end. Got enough issues to worry about if people weren't hearing me. This whole time we've not had the standings ticker going, and nobody said anything about that either. You guys are not helping me out right now, so I apologize for that. We've completed 14 of the scheduled 75 laps here tonight. Sam Wetstein is our pole winner, and he has led every lap so far. And now our biggest mover of the race is the number 4, Jamie Tweed, who's made his way up to the 5th position. Actually, excuse me, he's up to 4th. We're back under green here. Okay, is that any better? Back under caution once again. There's been another issue with Mike Veith. Take a look at what happened here. Nine got loose on their own. Ben coming up off the corner. Looks like he's taking too much damage and he's back underway. We're under caution. Let's see if we can get through our field here tonight. So Jonah, Mom Ellingson, is the sound, the game sound, is it better now? I turned it down some. Okay, we'll go through the field real quick. Got Sam Wetstein in the 98 so far, has led every lap in this race. First 20. And Baby Yoda there on the back of that legend car. Pretty cool there, Sam. Followed by Tyler Rice, the 6th out of Cherokee, Oklahoma. by Jamie Tweed, running in the third position. Oh man, he's running in that Georgia Bulldog scheme. Just for that, I gotta hit him with this. Back underway, and that's just for you, Jamie Tweed. Don't bring your Georgia Bulldogs into my stream. Then Whatstein again checks out, gets away from Tyler Rice a little bit, but looks like he might be closing back in on the bumper as Colt Lanford now making his way, looking to try to get in that top three as he's brought that 25 car up into the fourth position. What in the world has happened to Jacob Ellingson? He was running in second and finds himself all the way back in 12th. And he's had a little bit of trouble now. We are back under caution. Let's see what happened to Jake here. Jake just gets loose. We've seen that a couple times already. That bottom line, it seems like just a little bit loose here on cold tires. I believe Jake's gonna lose a lap here, possibly. Maybe not. Maybe he's able to get it going again before he got passed by the leaders, but for some reason he is stopping. Did have to let the leaders let the field by after all. Now we're on caution again. Let's see if we can continue our way through the field. We got 25 of Colton Lanford out of Morrison, Colorado. Colton trying to make Lanford Nation proud tonight. Followed by Ryan Pendleton in the 23. Ryan's having a good run so far. He's up 6 positions, up to top 5. Ryan was at the top of the leaderboard earlier in practice. Well, he was second in practice. He had a little bit of issues in qualifying, putting towards the back of the field, but he's recovered nicely. Followed by Phil Manzo in the 6th position. Phil's up 2 spots. Phil is out of Henderson, Nevada. Seventh, got 39 of Mikey Keller. Mikey's actually down 2 spots from his starting position. The field is lined up 2 by 2. We should be getting ready to go green again. It's Sam Whatstein and gets a good start. Once again, he has cleared Tyler Rice and set sail for the lead. Old Lanford now working to the outside. Jamie Tweed in the 4. Tweed clears him coming off of turn 2. Top 5 right now, you can just about put a blanket over. Ryan Pendleton is looking to continue moving his way up towards the front. They have broken away from the rest of the field. A little bit of gap between the 23 Ryan Pendleton and 39 of Mikey Keller. Ooh, and Jamie Tweed is a little out of shape and loses it. Brings out the caution one more time. What happened? You see this development. It was a slow development. He was out of shape most of the backstretch. Turns it down. Oh, collects several cars, and he goes for a tumble. lands on his tires and continues to pull away. Just like the Bulldogs have not won a national title in 41 years, Jimmy Tweed's chances of winning here tonight have taken a hit. And Pat, you can stop breathing heavy into the mic and just jump right on in.
I'm working on it. little late to the party here. Hopefully the race is going good.
It's going. To be honest, some of this stuff I'm seeing tonight I thought would get cleared up, moving from the street stocks into these legends, being a little bit easier to handle. But the same issues are rearing their ugly head here so far tonight. Had quite a few cautions already.
Yeah. If you're not used to driving these Legends cars, I could see how they could have some issues, but they are a little easier to drive for sure. But if you don't have a whole lot of experience, sounds like they could be a little tricky for some of the guys here tonight. But we'll get loaded up and catch the action.
Not sure why I'm having trouble here.
Uh-oh.
Going on.
I show up to the party and the party has problems. The story of my life.
Yes, yeah, a little bit of issues here. Not sure why I've lost the ticker. I can't get it to come back.
Are you in a replay mode? Take it back live.
I should. You know what? I guess I'm not live. And we've been racing here. Sorry, folks. I did not realize I'd not clicked back live. We were back up. Caution is back out again. So, wow.
I have done that a few different times. Sitting behind that, I'm like, why won't this come back up? And still back there in that replay mode. So, welcome to the broadcaster follies of this evening.
Well, we might have actually had a change for the lead here. Knowing Tyler Rice is actually in the lead right now.
I see we're under caution right now.
Yes, we're under caution. We've played 41 of the 75 scheduled here tonight. Yes, J.C. Kaufman, Pat saved the day. I would have swore 100 times that I had already clicked that live button.
Again, happens to the best of us for sure.
We are definitely back live now. Tyler Rice is at the point, followed by Sam Wedstein and Colton Lanford round out the top three. Ryan Pendleton has made his way up to the 4th position, up 7 spots from where he started. See Mikey Keller come around as the lucky dog and get one of his laps back. If not back on the lead lap. Should get him back there on the lead lap, so good job by him.
And again, I am definitely late to the party here, but man, this is cool seeing these Legends cars out here.
Oh, it is. Definitely been fun to watch.
Had a real big crowd here tonight, which is a little different. I don't know if the change of time kind of had a couple people off, or some guys are preparing for that 87 league that's going to start up right after this.
Yeah, you know, I'm hoping it's maybe the time change maybe has messed some people up or something, and I hope it's not the car switch that's caused participation to drop here, but it is definitely noticeable. It's been one of the smaller fields we've had on a Monday night. As the pace of the car is off, and we're back underway. Tyler Rice gets a good start and is cleared. Sam Wedstein.
Oh, Colt Lanford and that little Budweiser car trying to get underneath the 98 car of Sam Wedstein. But they do. They settle back into single file here. I don't know. I haven't been here the whole race. It's kind of exciting. Listening to these Legends cars go around this track is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some really good racing up towards the front. And earlier it was 5 of them. Tyler Rice has been up there the whole time. Jamie Tweed was up there, and the 5 had broken away from the rest of the pack. Now it's this top 4, and Phil Manzo running the 5th is staying right with Ryan Pendleton.
And Sam Wetstein goes for the lead here. That 98 car underneath Tyler Rice. Got that low line. Tyler Rice is able to keep that car powered up on the outside. But Sam finally clears him. And new leader here tonight.
Absolutely. Stand back to the front. Tyler Rice managed to lead a handful of laps, but Sam Wetstein has been showing the way for the vast majority of this race. I'll tell you who else has made a nice recovery here is 27 of Jake Ellingson out of Milwaukee. He was up running second earlier in the race, had some issues, got loose off the low line that we've seen several people do the same thing, but he is recovering nicely and has got that car back up to 6th. Inside shot of Jake's march through the field as he closes right up on the bumper of Hitman.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jamie, I hope it isn't the car changed as well here for the lower head count tonight, because if you told me the Extreme Xfinity Series was swapping over to Legends, I'd be all about it.
Oh, I would too. Man, that'd be awesome.
It's just, these things are such a blast to drive.
Absolutely. And right now, despite Brandon Walsh's best efforts, Sam Wetstein right is shedding that jinx. He started from the front row, he started on the pole, and he's leading his way here with 23 laps to go in honor of Fallen Heroes 75 on the International Speedway.
And don't look now, that 23 car is coming up through the field of Ryan Pendleton. So he's got that car underneath Tyler Rice right now and has moved into second place. So Tyler Rice still hasn't been able to get that car back down. And now Colton Lanford goes to make the pass as well. So Tyler Rice back to 4th.
Yeah, Ryan Pendleton's biggest mover of the race, up 9 positions from his starting spot. He's been running good all night.
He definitely has that car hooked up pretty well. You can see him when he goes down through the corners. He is using a little bit of that apron to grab a little extra grip and really be able to power that car off the corner.
Ryan Pendleton has a dirt racing background, and I think that will actually help with these Legends cars.
Yeah, it's just a whole different way of driving them, the way they lay their power down and how they get around the track here. But all the broadcasting we've done, JB, this is probably the coolest thing I've seen.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they look fast.
They do.
It's got that look to them, and they may not be going as fast as some of the other cars that we typically see. But man, they look good. They look cool, and they sound good too.
Yeah, they do. As we're getting ready to come up on 60 laps complete here tonight in the brand new Magic Manzo's Legends Series that's running on Mondays. From what I've caught so far, been a lot of great racing. These front 2 cars continue to pull away from the field.
Yeah, this is the longest green flag run we've had so far this evening, and it's definitely, the separation is starting to show a little bit. As Sam Wetstein and Ryan Pendleton have pulled away from the rest of the field. They are bumper to bumper here.
I think Ryan Pendleton's a little bit faster at this point, but just being patient. He is definitely getting through the center of the corners a lot better than Sam Wetstein is.
Yeah, just stalking his prey right now.
It looks like now Tyler Rice has moved himself into 3rd position, got back around Colton Lanford. But as we stay focused up here on this battle for the lead, as the laps continue to tick away here.
Charles Stevens has popped into the stream. Hey, Charles, how you doing, monkey?
It sounds like something you call your wife on like a Friday night while you're watching a movie. Hey, monkey. Oh, and there goes Ryan Pendleton. He's going to send it down in there. Sam Wetstein's got to be able to keep that car powered up. Ryan Pendleton making a charge for the lead here.
Man, Wetstein hangs right with him, door to door, coming off turn 2.
He will clear him.
He does.
Oh, and Sam Wetstein's trying to do the crossover here.
Oh,
that is a shallow entry.
Didn't know if two were going to come out of that one, but they did. They pulled it off, and Ryan Pendleton continues to lead.
Boy, that was a close race in there. As we are under 10 laps left here to go. The laps continue to tick away, and now Ryan Pendleton is pulling away from the 98 machine of Sam Weston.
Yeah, I think Ryan has had to work his way through the field, but I think in doing so, having to be patient to pull that off, I think he's been able to save a little bit of tire where Sam was running so hard out front and had to deal with Tyler Rice getting around him. He had to get that position back, and I think that the wear that he's put that car through is starting to show right now.
Yeah, Ryan Pendleton is just checking out at this point in time with 5 laps left here to go at Lanier National Speedway. Been some great racing since I showed up, and hopefully we can finish this thing up under green.
We've pretty much been green since you showed up, so you should have been here from the get-go, and we'd already be done and on to the Legend 87s at this point.
A lot of great racing here this evening. Like I said, I've been smiling from ear to ear since I jumped into the broadcast. Good to see these Legends cars out here. Good to see all the guys out here this evening, but Ryan Pendleton has a lock on this race right now. And if we stay under green, he doesn't make any mistakes here in the next couple of laps. That number 23 machine should bring home the win here tonight.
Okay, not to take anything away from anybody else in this field. Sam has had a tremendous race tonight. He's avoided the jinx from starting on the front row, and he continues to run in second. It's just been phenomenal tonight. But with this race being in honor of Fallen Hero 75, there's really nobody more fitting in this field to pull off the win tonight than Ryan Pendleton in that 23.
I agree. That should be the white flag is out right now. 1 lap left here to go.
And down to turn 3. Ryan will see the checkered now, and he is going to win in honor of Fallen Hero 75 from Lanier National Speedway. Congratulations, Ryan Pendleton. Heck of a run, buddy. Up 10 spots from where he started. Outstanding job tonight. Although one thing we will have to talk about is I don't see a single goat locker decal on that 23 car.
We'll beat him up here a little bit, but congratulations to him, and I agree with you, Jamie. No better race winner here tonight in the Fallen Hero 75 than Ryan Pendleton, a Navy veteran himself, active Navy guy himself. So burn him down, Ryan. Congratulations. Nope, and Tyler Rice is on his lid. And, well, I mean, if there were any cars that were meant for bumper cars, these would be the ones.
Absolutely. I mean, we've had cars go tumbling, flipping multiple times, land on their tires, and just drive away like nothing ever happened. So, pretty cool.
That is pretty awesome, man. Well, I think Ryan Pendleton has gotten out of the race as they're still down there playing. Yep, he has. So let's go ahead and snatch him up and bring him up here and talk to our race winner.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, Ryan, it's Pat and Jamie up at the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I got you.
Hey,
well, I mean,
sorry, go ahead. Mixing it up.
I just didn't win a Legends race for the first time, so I mean, my night's been a lot more boring than yours. But man, tuned in a little bit late, jumped up into the booth here a little bit late, but saw you make that move on Sam Wetstein a little bit later in the race, and just be able to check out, man. So one, hell of a race tonight. Congratulations, brother. 2, take me through your race and how you brought home the win here tonight.
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. Yeah, shout out to Sam. I think he was running first pretty much the whole night, and that he probably used up a little bit more tires up there racing those guys than I did, but they all were racing me really clean. I had to come kind of further back because I messed up my qualifying, but it made it pretty fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Messed up my qualifying, came from the back. I was fortunate there were some accidents in front of me that I was able to steer clear of, and after that, I was just back to quarter midget days of hitting my lines on that, short asphalt track. So.
Hey Ryan, man, I saw you were you were running second on the leaderboard during practice. Watched your qualifying run. You had a little bit of issues there, and that put you back in the field. You think that maybe helped you a little bit with saving tires, having to be patient to work your way up through that field where Sam was out running hard up for the lead most of the race?
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. My goal was to get up on the pole and then hopefully steer clear of some incidents. But I think the second best thing was getting in the back and being able to conserve a little bit of tires there for the end.
Well, man, congratulations pulling off this win. I don't know if you're aware, the race was in honor of fallen heroes 75 tonight. So, I know we've all been dealing with a lot for the last several days with everything that's been going on. So, nobody better I'd rather see win this race tonight than you. So, again, congratulations for that. Anybody you need to thank, shout out, sponsors?
Yeah, I think just tonight the only thing appropriate is all the military, active duty, first responders, police, law enforcement, firefighters, and especially their families. Tough time right now. We get pretty used to it on the active duty side, unfortunately, but the families never will. So shout out to all those families and appreciate the Rebels for running this race in that honor.
Oh man, a hell of a win here tonight, and appreciate the words and all that. But yeah, it's been a pretty tough time. But man, great win here tonight, brother, and looking forward to talking to you a lot more as this Legend Series continues to go.
Hey, appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot for the broadcast.
All right, my man.
Too cool, man. Way too cool to have him come out here and win that race here tonight. And for the viewers that don't know as well, Ryan has joined the Goat Locker Racing team. He'll be running one of our trucks in the Truck Series on Thursday. So great to have him on the team as well.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and grab Sam Wetstein, our second place finisher here. Hey, Sam, it's Pat and Jamie up at the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, I'm starting to have it up.
I think that was a yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, man, I mean, you ran a pretty solid race all night. Led a lot of laps here. As the race wound down a little bit, it looked like Ryan just had a little bit better car than yours. So what did you need a little bit extra to keep him behind you? And how was your race here tonight?
I tell you what, I felt great, and I felt like I had it in the bag until I looked in the mirror and saw him coming. I was like, well, I just have to hold him off. I was not quite pushing it as hard as I needed to get away, but I was trying to keep Tyler Rice behind me and a little bit of a gap and try to save a little tire. And then all of a sudden he came running up like a rocket, and he finally set me up, got the pass, nice clean pass. It was great racing with him. And he just took off. So I'm not really sure what else I could have done. I was running a good line. Tires felt good there at the end, and I felt like I was running some decent laps, but I don't know what he had, but I'll take a drink of it.
Hey, Sam, man, congratulations on the second place finish, man. You were the dominant car for vast majority of this race. You finally beat Brandon Wallace's curse that he puts on you pretty much every night when you start up on that front row. So, man, again, congratulations for that run. I forgot what I was going to even ask you. I guess maybe I don't know. You needed Zach maybe in your ear telling you how to conserve those tires a little bit. Where was he at?
Yeah, the poor kid probably going to bed. He's got to get up early and go to work. And I told him, I said, look, what's more important, life or my racing? I need a spotter. He said, good night, Dad. I said, all right.
Obviously, he's got his priorities all out of whack.
Yeah, he's got his priorities just shot. This car, I love it. The track, we were just here not too long ago. I like it. It was a lot of fun tonight. I was surprised to get the pole. I think Pendleton, he started in the back and ran through everybody to get by me, and that's a lot right there. I thought I was just going to have to race with Tyler.
Well, man, I mean, a hell of a run here tonight. Congratulations on the second place finish. I'm sure we'll be talking to you more as the series continues on. But man, good racing tonight, and we'll talk to you in the weeks coming up.
Hey, thank you. I want to thank to Magic Mike, Hitman Motorsports, Kinder Farm and Ranch, all the guys doing race control for us tonight. Colbert, Seth Griffith, Smil Racing Designs, all the big guys, Reaper Racing, my own team, Extreme Racing. Zach at home in bed. Hopefully he watches this tomorrow. You guys for doing such a great job on the broadcast, and thanks a lot.
Hell yeah, man. We'll talk to you again soon. That was a lot of stuff he read off. Good for him. He did a better job than I do sometimes in my interviews. I'm like, I'm supposed to thank somebody.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. And then I'm out.
Yeah, I always get messed up on all that stuff. There's a lot of people that are involved in this, and I mean, you can sit there and read it, but I mean, it'd take you half a day to get through everybody that's involved. And I hate to short change people, but sometimes people just get left out.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. So let's grab Tyler Rice here and have a chat with him. Hey, Tyler, it's Pat and Jamie up in the booth. You got a copy?
What's happening, fellas?
Man, I got to watch a killer Legends race tonight, so I'm pretty stoked. It looked like you guys were having a blast out there. Congratulations on that third place finish. Take us through your race tonight.
Man, that was fun. Okay, I'm telling you, I know we had 6 cautions. I'm looking at right now, 6 cautions, but man, that was fun, especially that last long stretch. I had fun. Got the lead mid race from Sam. Me and him battled back and forth, and me and him was talking about it, and we burned our tires up too early, and that's why Pendleton was able to drive around us like he did, and gap us like he did, because he just was back there easing through traffic and saving tires, and me and him was battling pretty hard up front and burning our stuff up. So it was fun. I had a blast running with Sam up front. I know I had a few other guys jump up there and try to battle with us for a little bit, but man, me and Sam was going back and forth, and that was some of the funnest racing I've done in a long time. That was a blast with Sam. So shout out to Sam and Ryan both for keeping it clean and racing each other hard. That was a fun time.
Yeah, Tyler, congratulations on a strong third place finish, man. I mean, you took the lead, you raced your way into the lead, so you definitely, you were up front all night long. No matter which group we were talking about, being up there in the top 4 or 5, you were there the whole time. So congratulations for that. How did these cars feel handling wise compared to what you guys were running with the street stocks? Are they easier? Are they harder? What's going on with them?
They're a lot smoother of a car to drive, especially like here where we're at tonight, at Lanier versus a street stock. Street stock, you can drive it in a little bit deeper and it sticks. These cars don't like to drove that hard in. You back it up a little bit and you can drive it off really hard, and you can't do that with a street stock as much. But if you get it figured out how to arc your corners and stuff, man, you can make up some speed and drive the dog crap out of these things, man. They're just a blast to drive. I mean, so much fun.
Well, they were definitely fun to watch. You guys put on a great show, especially, like I said, no matter who we were talking about in the top 4 or 5, it was just awesome racing all night long. So congratulations to everybody involved. It looked great. Can't wait going forward with these cars. I think it's going to be really exciting, these last 9 races in this series. So again, congratulations to you. And is there anybody you want to thank? Shout out, sponsors?
Want to plug my deal, since I'm the sponsor of the series, this deal, Rice Farms. I mean, I do a lot of small engine work and stuff like that, plus dirt work and actual farming. So, throw that out there. If you're in the western Oklahoma area, people can hit me up. But all the other sponsors that make this possible, like Phil, the Hitman Manzo. I mean, he's putting in quite a bit of work to get this thing up and running, along with some other guys that are in the shadows that help him out. I want to thank those guys too, and a lot of our other supporting sponsors. There's a lot of them to name. I'm not going to name them all, but they're on the supporting sponsors list. So shout those guys out, and Phil and Magic Mike, both of them guys. Thanks for doing this. This has been a blast, street stocks and legends. So look forward to more of it.
Well, awesome stuff, Tyler, and congratulations again on a strong run there tonight. It looked like an absolute blast. So hopefully we'll be talking to you again in the upcoming weeks, man.
I sure hope so. We're gonna try to put on a good 10-week season here. So appreciate you guys for doing this broadcast. Really enjoy watching you guys do the broadcast.
All right. Well, Legends race number 1 in the books, Jamie.
Absolutely. We've got the race results up here. They've been up here the whole time during the interviews, but guys, as we said, Ryan Pendleton is our winner. He kicks off this Legend Series with a big win. No better way to start a season than winning the first race right there. You feel pretty good going the rest of the way after doing that. Coming in second, Sam Wedstein beats the Brandon Wallace curse. Started on the front row. He kept it going tonight. Didn't have his issues as he normally has. And Tyler Rice rounds out your top 3. So, pretty good race here tonight. Really was.
Yeah.
A few too many cautions early. The guys figured it out and had really good racing second half of the race for sure. And especially the last long run, the racing got really, really good. So I think it's going to get better as this season goes on. We saw the potential of these legend cars tonight for sure. So looking forward to it, and don't expect anything but really good racing all season.
Yeah, I expect nothing but that as well. Great group of drivers that are switching over from those street stocks and these legends. I mean, that just looked like way too much fun. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the season here. But, huge shout out to all our sponsors as well. And a real big thank you, and I completely forgot to mention that earlier, to Tyler Rice for coming on and sponsoring this series. So, yeah, I mean, if you need any small engine work done or dirt or farming or anything that he does, please hit up Tyler Rice. We do always appreciate these sponsors that come in and help out with this, because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, like Jamie was talking about there. But to our sponsors that make everything go here at Goat Locker, we're always truly appreciative. Jam Printing and Promotions, Gill Insurance Advisors, G2G Trailers, and Travis Lee Creative. Stay tuned to the Goat Locker Racing Network. We got a lot of exciting things coming up. We've only got one more race or broadcast here this week for us, which will be Wednesday with the Maple Ridge guys.
They're off this week.
Okay, well then
we get a break.
We get a break. So we'll tune back in and check in with everybody as we always do. But we truly appreciate everything everybody's doing. Have yourself a great Labor Day weekend. Hopefully, people are taking that 4-day, 3-day weekend and enjoying some time with fans and friends and family. I got to slow myself down every now and again. And we look forward to getting season 2 of Goat Locker Racing kicked off next week. So stay tuned for that as well. But with that, I'll throw it back to you, Jamie, and sign off.
Oh, yeah, again, great race here tonight. Looking forward to the rest of the way. As we talked about earlier, Pat and I will each take a race in this series this season. So next up should be Five Flags, and I will be running in that one. And still to be determined which race Pat's going to jump in on. He just probably needs to let Phil know, and then get that worked out. So
I got my eye on that Martinsville race.
All right. Okay. That'd probably be a pretty good one. So yeah, definitely looking forward to next week. I wanna get in these cars and mix it up with these guys a little bit. So we'll see. Well, man, I guess Friday night, the ARCA series, the Flexible Freight Solutions Magic Manzo ARCA series, will be our next broadcast. So look forward to seeing everybody back for that, and have a good week.